Can we have a socially incorrect conversation today? And this is, let me just give a warning to all the socially sensitive, socially correct people. Please leave this video now. Like, if you are unable to completely hear me out and have an open mind and keep an open dialogue along these lines, you don't need to be a part of this video at all, because I'm going to piss a whole lot of people off. For years, I have always looked at black men and wondered, why do they choose the most unattractive non-black women to be with when they have attractive black women that they could have relationships with? This has been my thought for years. Then I started working in environments where there's a high predominance of black women, where my encounters will be likely with black women. And what I've come to realize is that I would rather have, well, me personally, I'll say it like this. I can understand why they would rather have an unattractive, non-problematic or minimally problematic non-black woman versus having a baddie, but she is nothing but a headache. I can completely see why a lot of black men have turned away from black women. Let me just say this, in addition to what I've already said. This isn't just based on 1, 2, 5, 10 interactions. My opinion is based on many, multiple, numerous, hundreds of encounters with these women, but it's been more intense these last few months because of the job that I have. So I get to see all different walks of life, all different types of black women, and 90% of them, 90% of them are problematic. What do I mean by that? Their interactions are always with some level of aggression, some level of either they're insecure or they pick up the alpha, and so they want to, counter that. I don't know. There's a weird dynamic that goes on with them, and it's usually from the beginning. Like, in other words, there's no chance of you or them having an interaction and then based on that interaction comes the behavior. No, the behavior is straight away. The behavior is straight away. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So now I have consciously limited my exposure to them because I do not want to ruin my day with their negativity. So if I can avoid them, I willfully, consciously, readily, and happily do. Now, I know there will be a lot of black women in the comments talking about, oh, here we go. Here's another attack on black women and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, you also have to start checking yourselves and your counterparts and taking a deep dive and looking into why people really don't want to be bothered with you. Because now I'm looking at it from the other side and I'm seeing why. And I'm telling you why. Nobody wants to encounter the wall every time they see you, every time they interact with you. Nobody wants to deal with the microaggressions, the overt aggressions, the disrespectful mannerisms in which you carry so proudly. No one wants to deal with any of that. And so it's not your black skin, but it is your dark behavior that makes people want to move around. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, I'm just at a point where I'm just like, I don't even want to be bothered. Like, and then a lot of times they they want to be like, it's weird, because they'll want to have like some kind of interaction with you, but they don't know how to approach it. So then it just becomes this whole awkward exchange of energy that really doesn't have to exist. Because you either want to be friendly or you don't want to be friendly. And if you don't want to be friendly, then move around. It's really that simple. But most of them aren't friendly anyways, and they proudly wear that. Go ahead, but just, don't be upset, angry, or surprised when people decide that they don't want that energy around them. That's all I'm saying.